you guys.
Welcome, welcome. That's Lee Camp's line, though. I don't know if you guys know Lee Camp. Yeah. So, I just want to share my name with you. I'm Ted Athey. I'm running for the 6th District in Maryland, and it's against John Delaney. Anybody familiar with John Delaney? He's like a key ingredient to the Hillary Clinton campaign. You know, Bill did a lot of favors for him, so he probably owes him a lot. You know, like Lee Camp says, you know, we're going to take the facts from behind, and then Bernie Sanders says we're going to do something really radical. You know, it's tell the truth, right? So I'm not working off a lot of campaign donations, but I'm using a lot of my own money. But what I do is just hold up signs. And I have signs like, looks like Bernie Sanders sign. And people come up to me and go, "Hey, Bernie Sanders." I said, "No, it says Goofy on it." And it looks just like Bernie Sanders. And then on my sign, you know, I have like Social Security, Medicare. And I have No More Citizens United, not corporate bribe. I have no TPP. So you get online and get on the internet, and I try to tell people, you know, you get on my online, you know, you find out my issues on www.tedathey.com. You know, I tried to copy Bernie, just, you know, tit for tat. So it makes it a lot easier for everybody to find out who I am. Also, you go on YouTube and you just punch in Ted Athey, and you'll see if you forget about www.tedathey.com, it's on there. It's not a great word, so you know, I'm just going to try to break down some facts for you. I just want to ask you guys some questions because I asked everybody. Like I stand out on busy highways, like in Gaithersburg, Maryland, over here. All right. Okay. So I asked people, Social Security. This is how hard it is. Does anybody know the cap for on Social Security? $118,500. Is that fair? Nobody else pays tax into, well, tax. It's not a tax. It's FICA. It's federal insurance. You know, whatever C stands for, whatever, it's insurance. You know, it's old age, survivorship, and disability insurance, okay? That's for people who don't save up for retirement, you know? So when people make over $118,500, they pay no more. When everybody else paid 7.65%, well, whatever it is, 6.2%, and then 1.45% into Medicare, right? How I know these numbers is that I would sell Medicare supplements. Anybody familiar with that? Anybody over 65? Close. Well, you can ask your family members that are over 65. You can ask them how important Social Security is. So Bernie Sanders is right. You know, if we take away that cap of $118,500, and we make Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, George Soros, Mark Cuban, Koch brothers, Walt family, there you go. GE, we make them all contribute to Social Security. We can take it from 19 years. That's what Bernie Sanders says. 19 years. We can take it from 19 years to 60 years. Plus, we can. Does anybody know how much people made hourly in 1965? Like $1.20 an hour or something like that. It was bad. It was terrible. But these people are still rated today, and they're barely rubbing 2 nickels together at the end of the month. Do you think them people can go out and buy a coffee or a donut, like down at Dunkin' Donuts, or you know what that would do to the economy if we would take away the $118,500 cap? You know, these are the facts that people need to know, right? You know these lights out here? See that sunlight hitting every one of these lights right here? I'm an electrical contractor, so I work down at local 307 electricians in the DC area. I worked in a lot of places after 9/11 up in Jersey City. Worked in Philadelphia oil and gas. Power, it's right there off 95. You look over to the left there at Chester, Pennsylvania. Eddystone, I think it's called, Pennsylvania. There's a gas burning generator there. Also, we worked on a building right across from the Hudson River from Ground Zero. And it was a tall building there. You know, I just been around a lot. And anyway, you look at all these lights, and get back on my story. You know, they could be all solar power. They wouldn't even have to have power lines to them. You know, the solar power and the batteries could be able to burn 3 days if they wanted to. And every highway, every major highway and stuff. You know, they talk about, you know, green energy and stuff like this and how to save money and taxpayers' money and stuff like that. And, you know, like, I even brought up to John Delaney, I was working in his, on his campaign stuff, and I brought up about solar power. And he had a few things down here at Germantown, right on 270 there. And I went to them, you know, they had admirals there and talking about the water rising and all this other stuff. And I asked him, I said, John, you're backing Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, I heard his voice.
And
I heard his voice.
they're from all that yelling there.
He's awesome. He's one of my favorites.
My throat's getting real dry. That's why I'm pausing. But anyway, I said to him, you're backing Hillary Clinton, aren't you?
So, yeah.
Well, do you know she helped write the TPP? Do you know Dianne Feinstein? She was one of them too. Claire McCaskill. Guess who the vice president is? Guess he was another one. So what do you think they're going to do with the TPP as soon as she gets elected? They ain't got to worry about me and you. And the yays, like if you bring it up on the internet, the yays have like Democrats and Republicans there, and I see McCain's name there. And then I start thinking CIA. Think the Bush family. All Bush family's going to start backing her. Everybody goes, you're crazy. I'm crazy, right? They're backing him. Okay. They want me to wrap it up, and I just tried to give you a few facts here, pointers.
Make sure he takes it or knocks it over.
Right. It ain't so much time. So there's a lot of other stuff I'd like to tell you. But anyway, no TPP, right? No TPP. Definitely no TPP. And I think about 70% of America is definitely no TPP, okay? So that should give you some inspiration there, okay? So, okay, I'll finish.
Yeah. I agree.
Okay, so is Richard Robol around here?
I wish